I couldn't see anything.
Okay, guys, let's start our lesson. We're going to look at your homework first. So, guys, I have your homework here. We do have Jim's. Jim's is first. We have Jim's here. I love your drawing, Jim. Let me unspotlight you here. I don't know what is this a real animal? This thing looks so cool. It's my favorite. It almost looks like a Pokemon or something.
It's real.
What
It's definitely lyrics.
Is it a type of dinosaur? What is this?
No, it's an Asian creature. I know it.
It's an Asian creature?
It don't have any sharp teeth. It just have some little things like little things on its head.
I'm gonna have to look this up on. I'm gonna Google this real quick. I want to see what this is.
It is an ancient animal, and its bite is real. Its bite is really hurt.
Okay, let me I'm gonna save this for later. I want to look at this later, and I don't want to forget. So Dunk Leos. It's real. It is real. Okay, I've seen this fish before.
Them already.
I've seen this fish before. I can share my screen, guys. We can look at the fish together. I really like your drawing of it.
Well,
Okay,
teacher,
guys.
I have a fact about it.
Oh, this is like those armored fish. They're like they have
It's
armor.
an armored fish.
Yeah, these are yep. Almost
This
has
is
like
one of the rarest Asian animals.
yeah.
No
Really cool.
fish have armors, right? No
I don't think
fish
any there might be a few. There's always an exception, but I don't think most fish do not. Or any fish right now do not. Okay, what else is your other animals, Jim? What are your other animals?
A megalodon, a dog, and a tiny boa.
Okay, and which ones have the lungs? Which one has the lungs?
The Titanic boa.
The dog? Which one? Which one has lungs to breathe?
It's not a Titanic boa. It's a Titana boa, not it boa.
Very cool. So a Titanic boa or Titana boa with lungs and a dog with
No,
lungs.
it's not a Titanic boa. It's a Titana boa.
What type of water did this used to live in, Jim? Which type of water do these animals live in?
I don't know.
Is it in the ocean and freshwater?
Oh.
The river? What do you think?
I know. I think
Okay.
the megalodon is in the ocean.
Yeah, the megalodon's in the ocean for sure. Bruce, what do you think?
I think megalodon's at Point Nemo for sure. Well, Titana boa, I think will be in the Amazon rivers.
Oh, in the Amazon River. Yeah, you could be right.
And Dunkleosteus, I think it's gonna be at the same place as megalodons.
Ah, okay, very cool. I really like your drawings, Jim. Thank you for sharing. Let's have Jenna. Jenna. Well, that's so cute. We can tilt our heads for this one. I can download it real quick. Jenna, tell us about your animals. Which one has lungs? Which one has lungs?
The fish have lungs. The whale has.
Yeah, the whale has its lungs.
And the fish have gills.
Do they live in the same place or a different place?
Same place.
Same place. That's really cool. What type of fish is this?
I do not know. I'm still drawing a fish by number 3.
Ah, did you make it up?
You and all the question. That fish is named the angelfish.
Yeah, this could be an
I like
angel.
it. Next, I have this question for you. It's made How many number 3 dots are drawn on this fish? Please circle it, please.
Okay, I'll circle it. The fins look like a 3, or are those the gills?
Question. There are still more. the back, the tail,
Oh,
and the body.
I see. The number 3, the number 3, the number 3, and then another 3. Ah, there's 4 3s. Am I missing one?
No.
That's awesome. I really like your fish of 3s. I like your fish of 3s. That's really cool.
Zero. I saw a 0 on the whale.
Is it the blowhole?
Yup.
And maybe the eyeball. Well,
Yup.
good job, Jenna. Good job.
A 0 last time too, because you circled and it's a 0.
Okay, let's share some more homework, guys. Let's look at your homework. Okay, so thank you for sharing, Jenna. Let's look at Jack's. Jack did a dolphin and a shark. Does the dolphin use gills to breathe? Jack?
Dolphins use lungs.
They use their lungs. Oh, okay. And what do the sharks use?
Shark use gills.
Okay. Is shark a fish? Do you think a shark is a fish?
It
has gills?
And it had gills. Why isn't it a fish?
Yeah, sharks are fish. Yep, sharks are fish. They have gills.
You need to ask such a silly question.
Because I don't know. I come to science class for you guys to teach me. I need to learn these things.
Why do you need to learn? You need to learn from Teacher Bruce. I'm a genius about animals.
Yeah, Teacher Bruce, Teacher Jack.
Little genius.
Teacher Bruce, Teacher Jack, Teacher Jenna, Teacher Ellen, Teacher Jim, Teacher Harry, Teacher Anna, Teacher Mazip. I learn from all of you guys. You guys all teach me so much. Thank you for sharing, Jack.
Then
Let's look at, what's your question, Jim?
the question is, why Miss Zip don't teach you? Miss Zip don't know English.
Yeah, she does. Miss Zip has very good English.
But she don't even talk.
But she talks to me. We go to the same school. Me and Miss Zip go to the same school. Okay. And guys, my homework was to find animals with gills and animals with lungs. So you guys did my homework. Thank you. Okay, so we have the fish here. These drawings are beautiful, Harry. Harry, tell me about your drawings. What did you choose?
As to the fish for gills and the giraffe for lungs.
The giraffe is awesome, Harry. Your giraffe looks awesome. I really like your giraffe. Is this a baby giraffe or adult giraffe?
And its back legs.
Yeah.
It's like it's ready to have a race.
Harry, what type of giraffe is this? Is this an adult or is this a kid? Is this a kid? What do you think, Harry?
Mark, get set, go.
Okay, make sure you guys stay on mute, please. Yep.
I think a baby.
It looks like a baby. Yeah, it looks like a baby. I was just wondering. I really like your art style, Harry. I really like your art style. You have one of my favorite art styles of all of my kids. Everything you draw looks really cool.
Me.
Thank you for sharing, Harry. Ooh, Ellen. We have a lot of color for Ellen's. I love it. Oh, the cat's so cute. And we have a crab. Okay, tell us about your animals, Ellen.
The cats have lungs and the crab have a gill.
Okay, no questions right now, guys. No questions right now. Your classmates are sharing. Okay, Ellen, so you chose the crab and the cat. I really like your options. I really like your options. Is this crab underwater? Is your crab underwater?
No, on the sand.
On the sand. Yeah, I didn't know if this is in the ocean or not. Really cool. And I see some sea stars, some shells, and then your cat has some butterflies and some flowers. This is really awesome.
Can I have a question?
Yeah, what's your question?
My question is, I have a question.
I'm sure they do. They have to have some way to breathe underwater. Maybe so we can look it up if you want.
My
but I
mom
believe they do.
said crabs have gills.
I believe they do. They can have, let's look.
My mom searched and she said the crab have gills.
Oh, okay. So I was wondering how they come out of the water. So their gills are able to diffuse or take water or take oxygen out of the water when they're wet. Let's look at them. We can look at them. Crab gills. I want to know what they look like. Here you guys go. So this is what the gills of the crab look like. It's very similar to the fish. It's very similar to the fish.
I do know that crabs have gills.
You guys can see the crab's gills right here. That's really cool. I was wondering how they breathe out of the water too. What's your question, Bruce?
Ellen's crab is having a dance party, right?
A dance party? It looks like it. Ellen, is the crab dancing?
No.
No? Okay. The crab's not dancing. Guys. Okay. Thank you for sharing, Ellen. I really like your drawing. I love all the color. I think it has the most color out of all the drawings. Okay, Bruce, tell us about your animals.
This is my hammerhead.
Yeah, and where does the hammerhead live? Where does the hammerhead shark live?
The Pacific Ocean.
Under the Pacific Ocean. Yeah, I've seen a hammerhead shark before.
Did you run?
I swam. No, I've been scuba diving. I've been under the ocean and I saw sharks. I saw dolphins, fish, eels.
But where didn't you be eaten?
I had someone there to protect me. My sister was there to protect me.
But why? Girls protect boys. I thought boys had to protect girls.
No, girls can protect boys as well.
And brave. Like Mulan.
Anytime you guys come across.
I was a warrior, but because of and Mulan went the war.
Yeah, guys, if you ever see an animal, and it's scary, trust me, just try to get to as many people as possible because the animal is going to be scared of you. So me and my sister were scuba diving together. Under the ocean together. And then my mom and my dad scuba dived together.
You say that Miss Zia protect you.
No, my sister protected me.
Can I also have a question?
My sister is Miss.
Why do you say Miss Zia?
Oh, I didn't think I said Miss Zia.
Can I have another question?
Not right now. Let's look at. We gotta finish our homework. So Bruce.
Oh, the dog is so cute.
This looks so awesome, Bruce. Okay, tell us about your Arctic fox.
Come on. Well, I can read. The lungs. The fox uses its lungs to breathe in the snow. While breathing in the snow is a little bit hard for me.
Yeah, this does look like a Pokemon to me. This kind of looks like a Pokemon to me a little bit. Looks really cool.
Yeah, it's like a Pokemon.
What, Bruce?
I think it looks like a Vuplex, a Lola Vuplex, or a no. I know it's I think it looks like a Lola Vuplex, but
yeah.
Teacher, I have facts.
What's your fact?
Why I don't color all of the blue?
Why?
Because the blue is the shadow. The shadow.
Oh, I like it. I like your shadows. Your shadows make it look really 3D. It looks really nice. Really good drawings.
I like the tail.
I'm very impressed by your drawings.
The cute cheeks.
Okay, Anna.
Teacher, okay. I have a question too.
Not right now. Anna, can you share your homework for us? What animals did you choose? Anna?
I choose the fish and the cat.
The fish and the cat. Okay. And which one has the lungs? Which one has the lungs?
The cat.
The cat. And which one has the gills?
The fish.
The fish. Very good. Is this you in your picture? Is this you? Who is this?
The people.
Is this people? It's not you? Okay.
Question, because you didn't have
Really good job, guys. I really like your drawings. I think your drawing homework. I think your drawing homework is.
I have a question.
Not right now. I think your drawing homework is some of my favorite homework, guys. We need to start with our lesson. We need to start with our lesson. Okay. We don't have time for all of our questions. Okay. We can. You guys can ask me questions at the end of class. Okay. Okay. So let's start our science class. Not right now. Welcome to class, guys. Look at the pictures. How do the engineers get ideas from observing animals to solve their problems? Okay, so let's look at the pictures and see how engineers got ideas to solve their problems. What is an engineer? Who are engineers? What do they do? What do they do? Jenna, what does an engineer do?
Engineers do their work.
They work, but what do they do? What's their job?
Their job is like the doctor can help the people healthier.
Yeah, they can help people. They help people. And how do engineers help people? Who can tell me how the engineers help people? What do they do? Jim, what do they do?
The engineer help people by they think out of new machines to help our world.
Yeah, they make new machines. Remember, if we look at here, they get different ideas. There's another word. There's another word. This is something you do when you make something new or think of a building. You do what? It starts with a D. We've learned this word before. You guys know what I'm talking about? I'll give you guys a hint. Here's the pictures. Here are some pictures. Jack, what do you think? What do engineers do?
Design.
They design things. Yeah, they design things. They can design different things. And what do they use to help them design things? Do you remember? What did we look at in the past? They design things with the help of what? Looking at what? What do you think, Jack? What did we look at to help us design things? What did we do in the past? We looked at what to help us design things?
Plants.
Plants and nature. Exactly. We can use plants and nature to help us design different things. Okay. An engineer is a very good job. There's tons of different engineers. There's electrical engineers, mechanical engineers, bioengineers. There's engineers for almost every field and every idea.
My dad is an electric engineer.
Yeah, an engineer is a very hard job, and it takes someone very smart to become an engineer. I would highly recommend everyone here pursue engineering if you like making things or designing things. Mr. Connor almost went to school to become an engineer. I was debating between that and environmental science. Okay. Mr. Connor loves to build things too. Mr. Connor builds things all the time at his home. Okay, so let's look here. So we have our we have a bird here. We have the kingfisher. We have the kingfisher. Okay, and remember, we are looking at ways that parts that animals have that help them get some food. What are some parts? What's the kingfisher using to get its food? What is the kingfisher using to get its food? Let's have Anna. Anna, what body part is the fish using to get its food? What?
It uses beak.
It uses its beak. Yeah, it uses its beak to find and get food. Very good. Let's read about something we use their beak to design. Anna, could you read about the beak?
Japan Japan had a fast train with a problem. It was a loud sound going through tunnels. An engineer saw a bird that could live
Without?
without making a sound.
He
He gave the train a pointy
front.
like the bird's beak.
Okay.
Now the train goes through tunnels without making noise.
Yeah. So he copied the what? What part of the so you said the beak, but what about the beak did he copy to make this train? Harry, good reading, Anna. Harry, what part of the beak did he copy to come up with the front of this train? The beak's what? What do you think, Harry? Is it the color? What is it? The beak's what? Do you think, Harry? Are you able to unmute, Harry? Do you know the answer? No? Okay, that's fine. If you guys don't know the answer, it's okay to say so. I can call on someone else. No problems. Jenna, what did we copy about the bird's beak? The what? So we didn't copy the color because this one's white and this one's black. But what did we copy? What did we mimic here? The what?
I think it's the same like the beak of the bird.
Yeah, but what's that called? The same, I'm putting them on the screen. The same what? I'm giving you hints on the screen. I'm putting them.
The same shape.
The same shape. Yep, it's the same shape. Because the shape of the beak causes the bird to dive without making a sound. So they copied it or mimicked it for the train. So the train does not make a sound. Okay. Very nice.
Teacher, train makes sound. Choo-choo.
Yeah, but it was making too much noise. So they copied the shape of the beak to make it so it used less noise. Because the bird does not make noise because it would scare the fish away. It would scare the fish away.
The kingfish is the bestest bird that can hunt for fish, so it's called kingfisher.
Yeah, a kingfisher because it's really good at, it's the king at fishing. It's the king at fishing. Exactly. Okay. Let's look here. We have what? What body part are we looking at here? Jim, what body part do we see here?
We see the ears.
The ears. Okay.
I have a question.
Okay, Jim, can you read this first and then you can ask your question?
Okay. Engineers made a machine that could send sounds into the water. It's the sounds bounce of fish to help fishing boats find them. Engineers got an idea observing the sounds bats make.
Okay, what's your question, Jim?
The question is, what is those little lines in the bat's ears?
That's a really good question. That's a really good question, Jim. The little lines right here, they help collect the sound. They help kind of grab the sound out of the air. These little ridges help bounce sound into their ears. It's how they use echolocation. So we never learned about this because it was a little complicated when we first learned about bat ears, but bats do something called echolocation. What they do is they make a noise, they make a chirping sound almost with their mouth. They make a noise over and over and over again. Sound waves are made when you make a sound. You make waves that travel through the air, just like the ocean waves. The waves travel into your ear and they vibrate. That's how you guys hear noise. That's how you guys hear noise. A bat, it makes sound waves and then waits for them to bounce back. And then it can tell where an object or a bug is just by listening to the sound. Bats have really bad eyesight at night. Bats have pretty bad eyesight, so they use their ears instead of their eyes to find food. And you guys can see an example of this on this page. This ship is sending out sound waves. You guys can see the sound waves. They look like this. The ship is sounding out sound waves. You guys can see them. They're white. Okay. And then the fish are bouncing back the sound so we can find the fish. They bounce back the sound wave into the boat. And this is how the boat can find fish. Why is this boat looking for fish? What are they trying to find? Why do they want to find fish? Jim, why do they want to find fish?
They want to find fish because they want to eat them.
They want to eat them. I used to go fishing with my grandpa. I used to go. Okay, wait 1 second. I used to go fishing with my grandpa, and he had one of these on his boat. And I would look at it to try to catch fish. Mr. Connor would try to catch fish using this on a boat. Okay, Bruce, what's your question?
The question is, wow, I would like to, when I grow up, I would want to build one so I could catch the rarest animal under the sea.
Yeah, they can be found to find rare animals under the sea. You might discover a new animal that no one else has discovered using this technology. But yeah. Okay, and now we have what? Oh, this is scary. What is this? Let's have
Ellen. On my list.
Ellen, what is this?
Animals can crash under the sea. So scared.
Yeah, how many legs do you see? How many legs do you see?
Spiders have 8.
8 legs. Yep.
Question.
They have 8 legs. No questions
Teacher,
right now.
I have something to tell you.
Okay, Jenna, what do you have?
Today on my house, I see a spider.
You saw a spider. Mr. Connor was walking outside and I saw a giant spider. I saw a giant spider. But I ran away.
Today I saw a very big giant spider.
Yep.
Well, okay. I hope I will not see. I see spiders many.
Okay, Ellen, can you read about the spider web for us?
Engineers got ideas from observing spiders' webs to build large nets. The nets collect drops of water from the air. The drops go into pieces.
Pipes.
Pipes.
Yeah, pipes. Remember, pipe is like a pipe is almost like a straw. Pipes allow water and air to travel through them. I mean, you guys can see the dew of the web right here. The spider web can catch water. Is it a question, Jim, or are you trying to say something? Is it a question?
I have a question and to say something.
I want to hear the question only. Only the question, guys. You guys are sharing too many facts with your questions. What's your question, Jim?
My question is, why is that spider web is yellow?
Why is the spider web yellow? Let me look. Oh, I don't know. Maybe the spider makes yellow web. I don't know why the spider web is yellow.
I think like this.
Okay, I don't know why.
Let me think.
Okay. Oh, this is even scarier. I can think.
Teacher, I
Uh-oh,
know.
Jenna opened her mouth. Harry, could you read
Teacher,
about this? What is this? Not right now, Bruce.
Question. Let's
Not right.
talk.
Okay, at the end.
Mosquito.
This is a mosquito. Have you ever seen a mosquito before, Harry?
Yes.
Yeah, Mr. Connor got bit by a mosquito today. I was angry. What do the mosquitoes do? What do they do?
Teacher, I have something to tell you again.
Not right now, guys. Not right now. We got to make it through class. Harry, what do mosquitoes do? Do you know what mosquitoes eat? What do mosquitoes eat? Blood. They want to eat your blood. Uh-oh. Yeah, they eat blood. Mosquitoes eat your blood. That's why they go and it's just like a needle that seals your blood. Yeah.
Mosquito. On my house,
Okay.
I have really very many mosquitoes.
Okay, guys, I have a YouTube video now we're gonna watch.
Teacher, I have a question.
Okay, what's your question? Then we're gonna watch the video.
I think the spider has yellow wings because of the season and weather. I think when it's sunny, it will turn into yellow. When it's winter, it will turn into blue. When it's spring, it will be white as normal. And when it's autumn, it will turn orange.
Okay, that's a good idea. Okay, let's watch. So guys, we're gonna watch a video on how scientists come up with ideas or designs using nature. So let's watch how.
Mr. Connor, I have something to say.
Okay, then we're gonna move on. Jack, what do you have to say?
I also have something. I think because the spider eat too much, think that is yellow.
It ate too much something that was yellow. Maybe. Okay. Not right now, guys. Let's watch the video.
What if we told you that the most powerful laboratory in the world doesn't have any microscopes, safety goggles, or walls? When it comes to figuring out efficient solutions, no human method.
The side is so
That's
small.
because evolution and natural selection work like an experiment. As nature's conditions change, designs can either succeed or fail. Nature is such a powerful lab because it can run millions of these evolutionary experiments simultaneously. And just like labs, nature has a lot to teach us. Studying nature to create new technologies for humans is called biologically inspired engineering, and it's been going on for hundreds of years. When we already know something works, engineering can perfect and expand it based on known scientific laws. But when we're thinking of something new, we often need a place to start. That's why scientists observe nature, to find solutions we wouldn't have thought of alone. Imagine if humans had never seen an animal flying. Would engineering have led us to the skies? The first humans to attempt flight tried to copy birds' bodies exactly. In the year 1010, for example, a monk named Oliver of Malmesbury built a pair of human-sized wings and jumped off his abbey with them. But he fell almost immediately and broke both of his legs. Oliver's strategy didn't work because he copied the birds exactly as he saw them, or pixel by pixel, instead of trying to understand the basic principles of flight. Almost 1,000 years later, the Wright brothers still studied birds for inspiration, but they didn't copy birds pixel by pixel. Instead, they used principle-based engineering to apply their observations in a way that humans could actually use. And today, although our helicopters and spacecraft don't look much like birds at all, we are able to make them fly because we understand how to apply basic principles to new situations. Let's take a break from the sky and visit the bottom of the ocean to check out a glass sponge called the Venus flower basket. This sponge uses a network of hair-like fibers called spicules to hold itself still in the soft ocean floor. Each spicule has a solid core encircled by cylinders that get thinner as you move farther from the center.
Teacher, please on your camera.
Glass sponge, possibly to help make it strong. We can't just start making technology that imitates spicules pixel by pixel. First, we have to make sure that this natural design is really a source of strength. To do that, the researchers set up a theoretical model that works with physics principles. We use the model to predict the strongest possible beam design using symmetrical layers. Now, the model could have come up with anything, small layers to big ones, big thick layers, or even one giant layer, which is the way most beams are designed already. But the strongest layer design was exactly what this stick did, which means the stick shape must have at least something to do with strength. Also, if strength is important to the stem, it might have even more physical features that make it strong, and that we can study to engineer stronger structures. So now that we know the sticker design is strong, what can we do with it? Here's an example. Engineers have been able to manufacture strong materials like steel, but they're often not very cheap or environmentally friendly. If we can make a lightweight layer beam out of, say, wood, that's just as strong as a uniform steel beam, imagine the environmental and economic benefits. What other secrets to innovation and efficiency might be flying over our heads or hiding below the surface? We'll have to keep looking to find out. And while we look, make sure we understand the scientific principles that drive our natural experiments.
Okay. So there you go. Okay,
Okay.
Jim, is it a question about the video? Okay, what's the question about the video?
What is that suckly saying? That pattern.
Okay, so this is you see this thing?
Yep.
This is a sponge that grows under the water, and they looked at how the roots are developed, and you're looking at the shape of the root.
I also have a fact.
What's your fact?
Is we think of a telephone because a mushroom have a really long roots. It can contact to trees.
Yeah, they can talk.
Trees can talk.
Yeah, there's something I'll show you guys real quick if you guys want to see. It's called the Wood Wide Web. It's kind of a joke, but we can look at Wood Wide Web. And you guys can see this is the connection of trees using mushrooms. They are able to talk to each other. So these two trees are able to talk to each other because they're using mushrooms and their mycelium. So mycelium is like roots. Mycelium are like roots for trees, and they a lot of plants, their roots.
You mean your cilia?
No, mycelium.
Talk with each other. Your cilia, mine.
No, not your cilium, mycelium. But yeah,
Your cilia?
yeah, they're able to talk to each other using chemicals, using different chemicals. Okay. But guys,
I also have a fact.
Okay, let me go over your homework, and then you guys can ask your questions. Let me go over your homework first. Observe and design. How can you observe animals to make a new tool for picking up food? So we've been thinking about how animals get food using their beaks, their trunk, their teeth, their hands, and much other more body parts. But how can we observe animals to make a brand new tool for picking up food? Think about these animals and how they use their body parts to help them get food. Draw your idea below. So I want you guys to draw an idea for a tool that we could use to pick up food. I want you guys to design a new tool that we can use to pick up food. Okay?
Teacher, I know one.
What's your question?
The question is, we don't know how to get food. We have hands, so we just draw our hands.
Yeah, but no, we use other tools. We use other tools. We use what is this?
What? Teacher.
In my video, what is this?
I know what it is a fork. Just a fork and a spoon and some little sticks to grab them.
Yeah, chopsticks and stuff. These are all inventions or tools that we got from.
I know what to do.
So guys, I want you to design a new tool. A new tool. but use a body part, use an idea or the shape or the idea of a body part to design your new tool. Okay. You guys
Just for the plants?
you can use plants if you want, but
pleasure. Not just for the plants, teacher.
But they want you to observe animals. We want you guys to observe an animal. So try to choose an animal to get your idea from. Use an animal for your idea. Okay, does anyone have any questions before class is over, guys? It's time for stars. Okay, Jim, you already asked your question. Jim, you already asked your question. Jenna, do you have a question?
No.
No? Okay, anyone else have a question? Okay, guys, that is it for today then. I had a great time. I loved seeing your drawings. I can't wait to see what tools you guys invent and come up with. I think you guys are great, some great engineers, so I can't wait to see what you guys make. I'll see you guys next week, okay? Bye-bye, everyone. I'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye, guys.